and welcome to another episode of METV. Today we'll be focusing on issues such as HRC and EcoSoc, Community East, as well as the fashion gurus of Diamond. I'm Lydia On.
And I'm Rachel Wu.
And we'll be your anchors for today. HRC engages in issues for the promotion and protection of human rights. Meanwhile, EcoSoc discusses the socio-economic issues of individual countries that shape the world. Reporters Albert Ju and Shaloka Narang have the story.
Hi, I'm Shloka Narang here at the Human Rights Council, where the main goal is to advocate human rights around the world. This council was created to address human rights violations and find possible solutions to them. Some of the issues up for discussion today are defamation of religious groups, protection of journalists in armed conflict, as well as protection of human rights defenders. Let's hear what some of our delegates have to say.
Right now, the issue we're talking about is about protecting the disabled people and their human rights. And how I like HRC and this issue overall is that there's a human rights council striving to protect human rights, and there's a state sub-branches.
I really like the Human Rights Council so far. The people have been really nice. The chairs are really cool as well. And I'm also the main submitter of a resolution on combating the defamation of religion, which is really important in South Africa due to the problems they've had with social segregation in the past.
The discussion of human rights is no doubt important. However, MUN also stresses the things that hold everything together. Delegates here at EcoSoc debate on economic and social issues and also draw up policy recommendations for member nations. EcoSoc takes place in one of the larger halls here at Thaimun, and whether or not that directly correlates to the importance of their debate, the air is definitely intense. Delegates find solutions to a range of problems, but when we went to investigate, the topic of female representation was brought up.
This resolution to pass, however, there are some loopholes that delegates need to amend. From the universal article, it says all humans have access to equal rights. I've done an independent service project on women's education, and I helped to support 3 Cambodian girls for a scholarship. And I think it's very important for more people to be access on the education.
And while both committees are different in their respective ways, HRC and EcoSoc can both tie to one purpose: to compromise and hopefully bring the world to consensus. This has been Shloka Narang and Albert Ju, METV.
Did you buy the newspaper? If you did, then you know how amazing the paper is. However, behind the colorful pages comes a lot of hours, sweat, and diligence. To you, Rose and Paul.
Unity East is a newspaper team for Diamond Singapore. It is its 7th year this year, serving as the messenger for the delegates and the advisors. Many talented journalists from many different schools are members of the team, and they cooperate to bring you the best news possible.
Around the vast campus of Hwa Chung Institute, you may see reporters busily running around taking photos and getting interviews. But a majority of the process happens behind the scenes in the press room. So METV asked the editors-in-chief of the Community East paper to elaborate on such efforts.
So Community East is basically the daily newspaper for all of Diamond. We basically try to cover all the committees in the conference, like the General Assembly, the ICJ, and we also try to cover some of the futurist articles, like how to make friends, fashion. Yeah, everyone who comes here, they're very serious about what they do, and they love this job, and I think we all want to pursue that in the future years. So I think it's great to see how we here, we're really interested and everyone else is interested, and we work as a team, which is the biggest thing about our press crew.
The reporters restlessly run to bring you the most interesting, most important, and most reliable news. Don't forget to purchase a copy of Community East for $1 Singaporean at the beginning of the conference. This has been Paul Choi, METV.
Even though the conference requires delegates to meet the strict dress codes, they flaunt their personality through their fashion. Leia Park discovers the fashion gurus of the conference.
Hi, this is Leia Park on the Fashion Line. Today we'll track down the fashion gurus of Diamond. Let's check it out.
First, it was Delegate of Austria from Overseas Family School.
Well, I decided to make it a little fun. I didn't want to wear black and blue, so I skirt with it.
Our next pick was also a Delegate of Austria from Overseas Family School.
I got this dress from Vogue in India, and
I wore because it's like one of the most common dresses I have. And I got this dance from, I don't remember where I got it from, but I work in makes it up in Solver.
Third, it was a delegate of Ghana from Korea International School.
I think my fashion is different from any person in this room because I'm wearing, first of all, blue white shirt plus pink tie, which fits very well.
Lastly, it was a delegate of Afghanistan from Australia International School of Hong Kong.
I'm wearing white suit because that's my only suit, but then I think that wearing black suit is not really appropriate as well because if everyone wears black suit, then we look like we're going to a funeral and this is supposed to be a happy event, so I think white suit is cool.
All in all, we saw classy, glamorous, and trendy looks from today's delegates. And as of today, we're expecting to see a lot more of stylish flair from the MUN participants. This is Leah Park. Back to you, Rachel and Lydia.
The second day of the conference was another success.
We'll be back tomorrow for your daily news.
This was Lydia On
And Rachel Moon,
your beautiful anchors.
A bit like the undertone of an E flat.
Worm? Doesn't make any sound. I don't know, slither, but cross across.
Okay.